What's going on, my beautiful family? Coach Michael J. Fit here with a fresh episode of Michael J. Fit. And in this episode, we're going to focus on how to improve the quality of you and the quality of your life after going through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. Or maybe you're just at a point in your life right now when you just want to start over from scratch. You want to just stop with all of the past and stop thinking about the past and overcome it and actually focus on improving, start your life over, so to speak. A lot of people think that working on yourself is what's to be done, but in actuality, it's focusing on improving yourself. Now is not the time to distract yourself. Now is the time to be more focused than ever so you can improve the quality of you and the quality of your life. And we're going to do that using my personal coaching system, which is the 12 pillars of you and of your life that is responsible for all of the prosperity in your life. So get yourself a pen and a paper handy or a notebook, whatever it is that you take notes in, and prepare to do your life assessment score and write down your plan of action. If you are ready, I'm ready. Let's go. The very first area we're going to focus on is your personal health, okay? And we're going to give it a score. And the way that we're going to do that is on a scale of 1 all the way to 10. 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. It can't get any lower than 1, can't get any higher than 10. Wherever you rank at right now as the quality of your health in your life right now, that's what the score is. So when you take into consideration your diet, your exercise, how much energy you have, your sleep, how healthy are you right now in your life? Write it down, scale of 1 to 10. Now, whatever that score is, if it's not a 10 or if it's a 2, all right, what can we do? Write down one thing, 2 things that you can do to improve the quality of your health. If it's your diet, you have to write down, you can't just write down, well, I'm just going to try to eat healthier, or I'm not going to eat out so much. No, we have to write down a specific game plan. So if it's your diet, for example, then write down, I'm no longer going to eat cookies and ice cream Monday through Friday, or I'm going to cut out meat from my diet, on, the weekends or something, right? And if it's exercise, okay, it's not just, well, I'm going to join the gym on Monday. No, write out, I'm going to join the gym on Monday. And then specifically, I'm going to work out Monday at 5 a.m., Tuesday at 3 p.m. Let's be very specific with your game plan. And for whatever else that you need to improve in your game plan, because this is your game plan, write down whatever you need to improve in your game plan to improve the quality of your health. And the very next area is your wealth, your money, your finances. When you take into consideration your income, your debt, your credit, all of your finances, when you think about your personal wealth, how do you feel about your wealth? Not what society thinks it should be, or not when you compare yourself to Jeff Bezos or something like that. What is the quality of your wealth right now? Write that score down, and then after you do so, look at it and say, well, if my wealth is a 10, well, obviously we don't need to do anything about it. However, if your wealth is a 1.5 or it's a 4 or, anything below 7, right? Maybe even if it's a 7, however you want to improve it, whatever you need to do, write down exactly just one thing that you can do to improve your wealth. So if it's start focusing on improving my credit score by paying off old debt or setting money aside every single paycheck or whatever it is that you need to do, like I said, this is your game plan to start improving your wealth. Write it down right now. Very next area is your love life. And I know if you're going through a breakup, separation, divorce, if you just ended your relationship and you're like, my love life is like a 1 right now, don't worry about it, okay? Wherever you're at is wherever you're at. We're here to simply find out where you are so we can find that maybe you don't want to be there, and then we're going to target where you do want to be, and then we're going to put a game plan of how exactly to get there. So if you're scoring your love life right now and it's not so good, well, then write down one thing to improve the quality of your love life. And you're like, well, I'm single right now, I don't have a love life. Well, yes, you do. Okay, you can focus on what you can do next time to better that love life, or you can focus on all of the benefits of being single right now. Okay, everything you can do to improve and heal yourself for the next relationship. Right now on your paper, you can write down your ideal relationship or all of the mistakes that you made before and vow to never make them again. How exactly can you improve the quality of your love life whenever that person comes around, whenever you find that person, whenever you choose that person? How is your love life going to be? So again, this is your game plan. This is just a suggestion from me to you, but a couple of things that you can do are those suggestions right there. Very next area. Self-love, okay? How much are you loving yourself? How much are you caring for yourself? Do you put yourself first or do you put yourself last? Do you cheer yourself on or do you beat yourself up, okay? What is the quality of your self-love? Write that score down right now. And if it's a low score, well, then obviously we need to get that score up. Anything that's pretty much below an 8, then we want to write down something as to where we can start improving the quality of that characteristic or of that area of our life. So it's the quality of our self-love, okay? One suggestion you can do is write a letter to yourself, a self-love letter. You're going to write out a letter, you're going to put your name, and you're going to write a letter to yourself from the version of you that is the most loving, caring, compassionate, supportive, and it's going to say, dear you, right? And you're going to write down, I know you've been going through a tough time right now. I know you've been feeling stressed and depressed and all of these things, but I just want to let you know that I love you. I'm here to support you. I'm never going to give up on you, and I'm always going to have your back. Whatever you need to write to yourself, being the most loving, supportive, compassionate version of yourself, I want you to write that. But one of the things that I do want you to include is that, whatever you've done from the past, whatever mistakes you made, I forgive you. Okay, that was a big thing for me was, beating myself up. And it's a big thing that a lot of people do. So if you're finding that you beat yourself up for a lot of things, I want you to say it to yourself too, not just in this letter, but say it to yourself when you see yourself in the mirror. Hey, I forgive you. I love you, right? Do that as much as you can every single day, and you will start loving yourself so much more and not beating yourself up. But again, with your plan of action, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do is your choice. However, here's an idea for you is to write a self-love letter to yourself, and you're going to actually write your address on it, and you're going to put a stamp on it, put it in the mailbox, and mail it out to yourself, and receive it, and you're going to open it up, and it's going to feel so good for you to read that. But more importantly, that's going to be a reminder for you of everything you need to keep in mind for yourself, because the person that should be loving you the most is always yourself. You should never put yourself last. And I know that may sound selfish to you, but think of it this way. The more you put yourself first, the better you can be. You can be your absolute best. And the better you are, the better you can give to other people. The better you can give to your family, to your friends, to your job, or whatever that is. So here is self-love right here. Write down whatever it is you need to in the plan of action. And let's go to the next category. What is the quality of your family life, your overall family life? When you take into consideration your parents, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, everybody in your family, what's the overall quality of your family life? And if it's not a good score, again, well, then we need to find out how we can raise that score. And if it's already a good score, well, then never you mind it, then great, celebrate it. Say, you know what, I'm so grateful and happy that I have an amazing family life. But if there's things like, well, I'm holding on to a lot of resentment, or, I'm always fighting with this person, or the last time I talked to this family member, we had a big argument and we don't talk to each other, whatever that is, if you want to improve the quality of your family life, then write down one thing you can start doing. And if it's like, well, I haven't been spending time with my family because I started distancing myself because I felt all sad and I didn't want to be around them. Your family loves you. Your family supports you. Your family, wants to be there for you. So allow them to be there for you. And, if there's certain people in your family that you don't talk to because it's actually better for you, it's actually healthier for you, then feel good about that as well, right? But we want to make sure, again, in all areas, all pillars of the quality of you and the quality of our life are of quality, and we feel good about them, because balance is the key. Okay, we want to have high scores in everything. The quality of you and the quality of your life must be of all balance. We can't have some of them up here and some of them down here. All right, we want to have all of them at a good, healthy balance. So write down one thing right now that you can do to improve the quality of your family life. Very next area, your career. Okay, how do you feel about your career right now? If your career is going great, that's great. If your career isn't going so great and you're not doing what you love to do, or you hate doing what you're doing right now, then maybe it's a good time to start exploring new careers, or, start putting in some job applications to places that you would want to work at, or start focusing on what you want to do with your life, not just having a job, but, actually doing what you love to do. You can do what you love to do and get paid well to do it. Don't ever cut yourself short from your dreams. And maybe it's just relocating. Maybe you just need to relocate. You don't like your coworkers, or, you're just in a tough situation where you're at. Maybe you want to relocate and find something else. Whatever that is in your career, we always want to keep on advancing, or at least bare minimum, like and enjoy what we do. So right now, write down one thing that you can do to improve the quality of your career. Very next thing is your social life. Write down the score of your social life on a scale of 1 to 10, okay? And by social life, it's meaning, do you have friends or do you not have friends? Do you have friends and you don't talk to them? Or, every time you go out, do you not talk to people, or do you not go out at all? Do you not do anything? Right? What is the quality of your social life? Because the quality of your social life is very important as well. And I know you might be thinking, well, I just want to focus on me and I want to focus on improving myself. That's good. But you also must enjoy your life to the fullest as well. And we were not meant to be, just secluded and isolated and not talk to anybody. And if you're more of the introverted type, then that's okay. But at the same time, you must have some people to talk to, some people to outlet to, some people to just be around in general. Because, have you ever noticed that, being around people is fun? And even if you only have just a couple of solid friends, be around them. If you have a lot of friends, whatever, but just, make sure that the quality of your social life is going good and you're talking to people, you're out, and you don't have to just, turn into this super social person overnight or anything like that, but just make sure that you're, around people, you're socializing and you're vibing with them. Very next area is your confidence. All right. How confident are you in yourself? How confident are you in life? All right. Do you feel like when you walk into the room, just everybody's checking you out? Do you feel like you can do anything in life? Do you feel like if you try something and it doesn't go the way you planned, are you going to feel like a failure and you're going to beat yourself up? Or if you try something and it doesn't go the way that you planned, well, you're still going to try it anyway and you can accomplish anything you've ever wanted in your life. Do you feel like you can just do anything, be anyone, go anywhere and make anything happen, right? What is the quality of your confidence? And if you are not feeling confident in whatever reason that is, write that reason down and simply come up with one thing you can do to improve the quality of it. And if it's, maybe your body, or, your wardrobe, or, the way that you talk, anything. It can be anything, right? Self-acceptance is very good. It's good to accept the way that you are. However, there's everything right with improving areas of yourself if you don't feel good about them. It's your right to, and it feels better. I mean, self-improvement is an awesome thing. Do it because you love improving yourself and you love experiencing those results. Maybe don't do it because you feel like if you don't, no one's going to accept you, or, people are going to look at you a certain way. Forget everybody else. It's about how you feel about yourself. So there's always everything right with improving yourself in any and all ways that you feel like you want to. Very next area, your life's purpose, why you are on this planet, all right? What are you doing with your life? When you look at your life, big picture on how you see it unfolding, are you on point, or are you on that path to make your life happen how you want it to? Okay, your life's purpose isn't just to be a mom, a dad, a big brother, a big sister, isn't to be just, one thing. It's exactly how you want your life to unfold. Or maybe you just have this one big dream of the meaning of your life, your big stamp on this life of, what you're going to accomplish in your life. Whatever that is, it's up to you, but you must have meaning behind your life. You must have something that you are after, right? Nothing that doesn't make you not feel good, something that makes you feel good, makes your life worth something, makes your life worth living, makes your life exciting, makes you excited to wake up in the morning and you're looking forward to something and you're making that happen every single day. Right? So what is your life's purpose? Do you know your life's purpose? Do you not know your life's purpose? Are you on your purpose, or are you not on your purpose? All right. If you don't know what your purpose is, we're going to have to find out. All right. And that is when you close your eyes, right? And a great way to find your life's purpose, if you were to close your eyes and you were to imagine, you know what? If I didn't have to make any money and money was not an option, right? I mean, money was just taken care of, everything that I ever needed and ever wanted, I already had it. What would you do with your days? How would you spend your life? What would you be doing with your life? Right? That might just be your life's purpose right there. Or if you do know your life's purpose, write down some simple steps on what you can do to refocus on getting back on your life's purpose, because the purpose of this life, right? This life is an experience, and it's up to you to experience it exactly how you want to experience it, right? It's not enough to just experience this life. It's how you want to experience your life is what matters. So how you are choosing to experience your life with your life's purpose is a major key to it. So write down, the score of your life's purpose and some action steps to begin improving it. Next area is fulfillment. How fulfilled do you feel in your life right now? Do you have a bunch of good things, people and situations going on in your life, a lot of good things on the horizon, or you just feel like your life is lacking? You feel, empty inside and there's just nothing going on in your life and you're like, man, this isn't how life is supposed to be, man. Well, you should feel fulfilled in your life. I mean, that is if you want to get everything you want out of your life, right? You got to think of your life as this big fruit that you want to squeeze every last drop of juice from it, and you want to drink it and it just tastes so good. Remember, you are only here for so long, right? And however long you are here, it's up to you how you want to experience this life. And, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I believe we were here to experience this life to the absolute fullest, to explore and conquer and to love and experience amazing, incredible, beautiful things. So again, let's see how we can live a more fulfilling life. Maybe write down why your life isn't fulfilling and, one thing or a couple things you can start doing to make the big picture of your life more fulfilling. 2 more areas to go, so let's stay focused. Here is one I want you to answer right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun are you having in your life? Yeah, how fun is your life? This is one thing that the very first life coach that I ever had broke down to me when we were going over my life score and we were going all over all of these areas. And he asked me, how much fun are you having in your life? And I was like, well, fun, what does that matter? I have all of these goals and all of these things that I'm doing. I never even thought about that. Why is that important? Right? Because it is when you are having fun as to where you are in that flow, right? You are in that flow of life and you are feeling good and you are doing good just like you should, is when it's going to travel over. It's going to transition over into other areas of you and other areas of yourself. All right. If you're not having any fun in life and you're trying to do all of these things, it's going to just take away from your creativity and that flow in your life. So you must be having fun. So if you're not having fun, then what is one thing that you can do to start having some fun right now in your life? Either it's today, tomorrow, this weekend, but we must start having it now. And even if it's like, you know what? I'm going to stop taking life so seriously. I'm going to stop taking myself so seriously, right? Or I'm going to just not get mad over any and every little thing. Write it down on your plan of action and take action on it today. And the very last area of our life assessment score is, right? Are you ready for it? On a scale of 1 to 10, write down how happy are you in your life right now? How happy are you right now? Scale of 1 to 10. Okay. And if it's not a 10, right? Why is it not a 10? We must be happy. If everything else is going to fall into place right here, we have to be as happy as we can possibly be, right? And maybe nothing needs to change in the external reality. Maybe we just need to shift over our mindset and go, you know what? I have everything. Right? Or, what is that little thing that's preventing you from being happy? Maybe you just need to realize, I don't need to acquire this. I don't need to acquire that. I don't need to get this. I don't need to do all of these things to be happy. I can just be happy and have nothing, right? That's a great way to do it. Or, what's preventing you from being happy, right? Whatever that is, maybe it's something mental, maybe it is something physical, whatever that is, it's up to you completely to decide on what's not making you happy. Because again, in this life, you must be as happy as you can possibly be. Again, if you want to enjoy it to the fullest. So again, write down scale of 1 to 10. How happy are you in your life? And if the score is not all that great, or it could improve, what's one thing, two things, a few things, any things you can do to be more happy? Now it's time to find out the life score of you. Yeah, are you pumped up? Yeah, I am. I know you are too. You have to be. You're still here in the video, all right? Let's do it to it. Let's finish off strong. So your life score is the quality of you and the quality of your life based on how you see it, okay? And out of a possible 10 stars is the possible rankings for you. So anyway, anywhere on a scale of 1 to 10, we're gonna give you a star rating. So you know how there's a 5-star rating or a 2-star rating? Well, out of a possible 10 stars, we're gonna find out what that is by adding all of those scores up, and you're gonna divide it by 10. And however many stars you get, whatever number that is how many stars you get. So if you're a 10 out of a 10, great. But if you're a 2 out of a 10, 4.5 out of a 10, 6 out of a 10, whatever that is, that's your score. Do not feel bad about it, okay? We have to know where we are at right now in life to know that we do not want to be there, okay? So if you've added all of your scores up, or pause the video and then do it and then continue watching. But after you do so, and you see that you're a 6, then, and you don't want to be there, well, then go, well, do I want to be? Do I want to be a 10? Do I want to be a 9, an 8? You know, and it's up to you, right? This isn't a trick question. However you feel about your life and however you want to be, the quality of you and the quality of your life, write that score down. And if it's a 10, if it's a 9, whatever that is, and say, you know what, that score would make me very excited, and I'd feel really good about myself and about my life if that was my score, okay? And write that down now, and then now I want you to write down, I am now that, whatever that number is, okay? So if it's, I am now a 10, right? I want you to think now, from now on, anything you think, feel, and do, it has to be from if you were a 10 and the quality of your life was a 10. So if you're eating a meal, right, and you look at it and you go, you know what? Is this something the 10 version of me would eat, right? And if it's a no, then switch it to a 10. What is the 10 meal that I would eat, all right? Or if you're doing something and you ask yourself, if my life was actually a 10, would I be doing this? And if the answer is no, well, then simply ask yourself, well, then what would I be doing, or how would I be doing it if my life was a 10 and I were a 10? And simply start doing that, okay? And that is a great way to start off, you improving your life as well as all these action steps, okay? So start improving yourself, and you will notice that the quality of your life will start improving as well. And what's cool about the life score is when you focus on just a couple areas, or 1 or 2 or 3, whatever areas those are, other areas of your life will begin to improve as well. So if you start improving your health, right, you start losing weight, you start getting more energy, you start sleeping better, your confidence is going to go up. Your social life is going to go up. Your fun is going to go up. Your happiness is going to go up. Other areas of your life will begin to improve as well. So do it to it, and do it now, because remember, this life only lasts so long. So live it how you want to. It's your choice to experience this experience exactly how you want to. Coach Michael J. Fit here. I hope you are staying fit physically as well as mentally. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, email me, DM me, drop it in the comment below. Send me a smoke signal if you have to. I am here to help you, guide you, and assist you in any way possible. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.